Good morning, everybody. We had a new Datamine come out last night, so we've got a lot of information, including Duma's stats, which, if you have not pulled yet, this might convince you to do so. So, if you want to know what Duma's stats are, I have the obligatory spoiler screen up, even though it's technically already out. You can pull on that right now, but that's enough of that. Spoilers in 3, 2, we will be going over the Datamine stuff second, so if you just want to see the stats, that'll be first. And 1. So, Duma, Lord Duma, is here. He is Anima, he is colorless, he is a dragon, and he has a BST of 174. So, not quite the 180 that Legendary Tiki hit, but as you can see, the distribution is still pretty darn good. Duma's got 48 in HP, which is insane, 40 in attack, 21 in speed, defense in 34, and res of 31. So kind of what I feel like everybody was just generally expecting. Pretty inflated stats, low speed. Attack is interesting. I kind of assumed we'd have a little more attack, but that's okay, because like I said, he deals 7 damage nevertheless. But either way, even with his weapon equipped, he's still hitting 56, so that's still pretty high. He's got crazy defenses. His weapon does just an insane amount of things. It grants attack +3, so now you're up to what would that be, 59 now? Yeah, so we're up to 59 now. At the start of combat, if foe's HP is less than 100%, grants attack res +6, which, thanks to upheaval, is automatically going to happen. So there's that. Foe cannot, also foe can't make a counter-up attack, and if the range is equal to 2, calculates damage using the lower of foe's defense or res. So here's the thing, right? He can't make distant counterattacks. So, if you've got a distant counter, this is where you want to put it. Duma's definitely worthy of a distant counter. If you've got a Hector saved, or maybe an extra Nyla, this would be the time to use it. For sure, this would be the time to use it, because especially if that range at 2. This would be the way to do it, because now you're hitting it both in player and enemy phase, which is really nice. Draconic Aura is good, I guess, but you can always swap that out for a better special. And defense res solo, like, he's an armored unit. He's got pretty decent stats. Armor units like to hang together and get those buffs from each other. So I think more than likely what you want to do is give him distant counter. Beyond that, he's perfect. Like, literally perfect. You give him distant counter and he is immediately super OP. Now, the Bane that you want, obviously, is speed. That goes without saying. Anything else, I think, is pretty much fair game for the most part. You can't really go wrong with any boons here. So if you can nab it, I would say get the speed Bane. That's really the only one that matters for the most part. So thank you to the data miners over at Game Press for finding this stuff. This would be Zanuck, who always gets the stats out. Thank you to them. Now let's move on quickly to the next little bit of info that we have, which is the rest of the data mine that came up, involving things like the pair-up quests and stuff like that. So for a heads up, we are looking at a new bonus season very soon. It's mostly the Hot Springs banner. Plus we got some Ellawood love, we got some Fjorm love. Bowie is there, Ursula is there, as well as Duma. And then it's pretty much the same as well in Ether raids, except we have Fjorm coming back, Legendary Hector, Tobin, Burkett, those guys, plus the Hot Springs banner, Camilla, and Duma as well. Now, what's interesting about this... what's interesting about this is, with Ether Raids, we've got new structures coming in. There's going to be an anniversary cake. There's going to be an anniversary arch. And a heart garland piece that helps symbolize an event. And that's basically the 2-year anniversary for Fate that's coming up very, very soon on the 2nd. And that's going to be Ether Raid focused for the most part. We've got some February quests, which aren't really all that different from literally anything we ever do. Tempest Trials, Voting Gauntlet quests coming back, Grand Hero, Wallheart is making a reappearance. Ether Raids, you know, typical monthly stuff. But then we get into the pair-up quest, which I thought was really interesting, right? Everybody was curious as to what was going to happen with that. The pair-up quests are actually clearing certain maps or chapters with 2 or fewer allies. Which I don't know why it would be fewer, because then there's no pair, it's just solo. And then it would be the solo quest, but that's not what it is. It's the pair-up quest, obviously. And you gotta do it with 2 or fewer, which is really interesting. So stuff like 10th, 8th Stratum with 2, probably not too difficult. Some book chapters in there as well. So pretty interesting. I didn't know if that's what they would do. Obviously, I was hoping for like some kind of legitimate ally support type situation going on, but you get what you get. It's also worth noting that if you want the new gold accessory, you'll have to take down Mythic Duma on his highest possible map, and it is the gold diadem. So if you want to grab that, you're going to have to put in some serious effort. I'm not sure how difficult it's going to be. I haven't seen the map yet. I haven't gotten a look at it, but overall, I'm not too concerned. Additionally, we have a skill studies that says Naga powered up. So Naga's probably going to be in the game at some point. We have Duma, of course, so that would kind of make sense. I don't know why Naga would not be considered a godlike figure. She is. So more than likely that'll be coming, but that's what we got so far. A little bit of information here and there. Duma's stats, pretty bonkers, but not too bonkers. It's mostly the skills that set him apart from other high BST dragons. So yeah, that's what we're looking at for now. Let me know if you guys are going to summon on this banner. I'm going to try and snipe for Duma. I don't know how well that's going to go, but I'm definitely going to give it the old college try here. Let me know what you're going to do on the banner. That's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.